For some reason, I thought here would be better. I don't know why. Hey, wait, it's not better. The lighting is not good. So today I'm going to TAEC Art Museum. If you watched my last video, you know that I tried to go, but then they were closed. So they're open today. Today's actually the last day that they're open because tomorrow they're gonna go and do renovations until June. And yeah, so. Oh wow, why did I look like I'm just in heaven right now? I need to clean my camera because it's still like water spots and stuff in PMI. PMI was so fun. I would need to edit the videos, but I don't want to put like this pressure on myself to like get them out the next day or something. I really just want to spend the time and make it creative and, you know, put the video how I want to put it together. But also in the process, I'm making new videos and stuff like, I don't know, I'm ranting. Okay, bye. Yay! Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I forgot my wallet. Oh, I have it. Okay, cool. So much rain. So rainy.
Next month it will be rainy season.
Next month, rainy season?
Yes.
Ah.
In Laos.
Wow, it's so beautiful inside. I'm so excited. So the ticket was 25,000 kip, which is about a little less than $3, a little about $3, something around there. It says TAEC is a social enterprise dedicated to celebrating the traditional arts and living culture of Laos. So let's check it out. And today is super rainy, so I'm just hiding inside the museum. But I got a sticker. I'm so excited. I'm gonna put the sticker on my computer because I collect stickers. Anyway, so let's check it out. Wow, I'm so excited. Where do we begin? I guess at the beginning, right? There's nobody here. I think I'm the only one here. But I came super early. Yeah, I'm just gonna read a little bit of the information, show you guys around, and if I find anything interesting, I would like to share with you. But for me, let me just take it all in, okay? Bye, one sec. Did you know Laos is slightly larger than Uganda? Really? I'll be your tour guide. Laos occupies 2,236 kilometers, a size slightly larger than Uganda. Luang Prabang, been there, here now. TAEC, I've been there for only a second. Savannacat, right now there's like a little bit of an outbreak right now in Savannacat. Pak Se is one of my favorite places with all the beautiful waterfalls, and Cambodia is amazing. So very interesting. I love learning. I love information. I just want to learn all the information that I can learn. Did you know that TAEC, the most populous ethnic group in Laos, 62.4% of the population. It includes the Lao, Thai Dam, Black Thai Te, Thai Nui, and Thai Tiang. I don't think I'm learning how to say this correctly, so I need to find out how to say it correctly. Thai Dang, Thai Te. Look how much it's raining right now. Sometime after 1975, a national classification based on the geographical distribution became popular. This system divided Laos population into 3 categories. This guy's smoking a little bit of a bong kind of thing, some herbs. Wow, she's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Look at these. I like this one. I like black and white. I'd love to learn more about the textiles and maybe if they have some type of meaning or with the designs and detail, like maybe it's something for the lines or the way that it's woven, or if it's just, look at her smile, it's so amazing. And look at this one. So incredibly detailed. Several ethnic groups in Laos use freshly picked leaves to produce music. Oh my gosh. A flexible green leaf is folded between the player's lips, blown for courting or for entertainment. A leaf? Imagine making music out of a leaf. A kaha? I wonder how long this will take to create. Actually, next month in Laos is going to be rainy season, and it's good for the crops, the farmers, and everything. But waterfalls change, the roads get like it's not so good to travel. The colors in this one is so amazing. I think it's very interesting. It's a sleeveless tunic, but it looks very, very such a beautiful design, the colors, the detail, it's just so mesmerizing. It's so beautiful. I love the trim around there. Here. And even this one, look at the antique like silvers and wow. These things are crazy detailed. Oh, inside you have a whole nother print inside. And the detail on the sleeving here is called the sleeveless tunic. Akanukui Papun Cow Village, Phong Salai Province. Hand-woven indigo-dyed cotton with factory-made cloth and embroidery, aluminum alloy buttons. That's so beautiful. Long sleeve tunic with buckled coins. So it's this one right here. Akanukui made by Mitui Papun Cow Village, Indo-Chinese coins. Traditionally, these tunics were made of woven cotton dyed with indigo, but factory-made cloth is now common, okay? As women seek new ways to embellish their clothing, multicultural ribbon trim and bright thread are becoming popular. Okay, this one is the more modern one, and this one is the darker kind of one. And then also this one here, these two are kind of the more modern, but this one, it's saying that this style right here is becoming more and more popular. I love studying fashion around the world. This is the most exciting thing for me. It's just so beautiful. You know, I'm just taken away by the detail in here. It's just so much to see, and you just really wonder, like, okay, did it have any particular meaning? Like, look at this. This is just amazing. It's really, really cool. You have the antique, like, silver alloy button metal coins, and then you have the little pom-poms here and the different colorful ones. So beautiful. If the man is wealthy, I think that he has more of the decorations, they call it, the ornaments and coins. That's so cool. I was wondering about what this exactly means, like the designs, the embroidery, but it says embroidery motifs often depict trees, birds, or flowers, and I'm guessing it just makes sense because they are living in mountainous areas, and so to be able to illustrate these designs from the mountains, you're living your everyday life and seeing the mountains, and then you incorporate and design these patterns into your clothing. That's really beautiful. So here we have a headdress. It's made of 10 separate articles and over 300 silver ornaments. Oh, it's this one, sorry. This one. Okay, whoa. A woman gradually collects and earns silver for her headdress. From about 12 years old, using the local silversmith to pound coins into balls and flowers. Traditionally, women would wear their headdress while bathing, sleeping, and working in the fields. So imagine working in the hot fields. Local silversmith, he would pound these into little circles and balls. You know, imagine how heavy this has to be. So this one here is for the women. The females are wearing this one right here. Okay, here's the back of the hat. This little girl's. Imagine what it would feel like and how it would sound to sleep and to walk around and just be heard everywhere you go. So beautiful. So these are the Indo-Chinese coins. This one looks like it's from 1905 and 1908. Wow, I'm so grateful for this knowledge and to be able to learn just a little bit more things about the Lao culture during my time here in Laos. And then this is a man's, so you can see the difference. But the women are wearing the medal, and the man, I mean, this one, they both definitely do look super heavy, yeah. But the women is just, I think, so beautiful and decorated. But the man, he doesn't have any coins or anything. But I think that they put them on the trousers or on the outfit itself. So this orange one right here. So to create this wrap, a man must gather 2 or 3 of his friends to hold a long red chain into a taut line. Then he holds one of the end of the cloth to his head while spinning down the line to form the layers. Women wear their pleated skirts low on their hips and inside shirt is fastened over one shoulder. Women add silver coins and balls to their outfit when they can afford to, which is why some landowners find it easier to find laborers if they pay in Indo-Chinese coins rather than cash. Very, very interesting. So it's hand-woven cotton indigo dyed jacket. So I'm guessing a lot of these items are hand-woven. Hand-woven, I really want to know how long does it take? Jacket, lusa, pehao, pleated skirt, pidai, belt. So these look like the leggings. Wow, outfit of the day. So this one here is the woman's mini adornments on hers. So let's check out this. I'm really interested about this one. Different types of Hmong hats. Wow, this one is massive. This one's a bit smaller, yeah. And this one is just really caught my eye. It has so much going on. Hmong Noir, made by, sorry, I know that I'm not pronouncing this correctly, but I just want to try it to pronounce. You should try things in life. Luang Prabang province hat. This hat was made by Exong Lee by adapting Chinese hat design she saw on TV for her daughter, made from Indo-Chinese coins. And the second one is a little girl's hat, okay. This one right here is just so beautiful. But look at this one as well. This one is so interesting. I've never seen a hat shaped like this, but it looks like it's made of silk. Die, and they keep this when they die to be buried in. Here's a quote right here which says, "People don't choose to be healers, the spirits choose them." So the Hmong are often regarded as highland people, preferring to reside on mountaintops, practicing swidden agriculture on steep slopes, partially a result of their relatively late migration from China to Laos between 1810 and 1820, which limited their access to arable land and confined their settlements to high elevations. Wow. Mountaintops also provided ideal conditions to cultivate opium, a major cash crop at the time. More recent adaptation of their economic system is trading between Hmong and Laos and their overseas relatives. In their new overseas homes, the Hmong have found success through the same adaptation and cultural pride that has preserved their identity over centuries. It's good though, instead of all this opium, they're able to make music and art. I think that I fall in love with this one here. It's so beautiful. But this one is so unique, and this one is made in Minnesota, the Lao New Year celebrations. The Hmong celebration of New Year is based on the lunar calendar and takes place between December and January. Oh, I actually never knew that. Hmong have their own particular Lao New Year celebration, because just 2 days ago we just got finished celebrating Pinay, but it looks like they have their own little, not even little, just they have their own celebration. This important time is an opportunity to honor ancestors and spirits through offerings and rituals, and to partake in games, feasts, shows, bullfights, and courtship. These festivities are also occasions for young men and women to find their mates. Wow, that's so amazing. I just feel like I've been stripped, so I really love to know about different cultures, because for me, my personal family, we don't have like this culture thing. New Year celebrations, we don't have, for me, my family in America, we don't have any particular New Year celebration. You just drink champagne every year and watch the ball drop on TV. That's why, for me, some of the reasons why I love to travel the world, to see the different cultures and how they're so home and protected, and like they just keep their culture safe, and it's really tradition. My family, we don't have anything you have to wear. We don't have any type of headpiece. We don't have any, we don't have traditional food that we eat. French fries, pie, burgers. We don't have traditional, just you go to work, you come home, you go to sleep, wake up, go home, sleep. It's just differences that it's just really interesting. That it just makes me crave, but we all have stuff to be grateful for. I love my family, I do, but I'm just saying, we don't have, traditional clothing. But when I was in Africa, originally I'm black, I'm of color, my roots are African. My roots are African, and when I go to Africa, you're decorated in these beautiful, beautiful pieces, and you have these traditional food that you eat, and you do dances and ceremonies, and it's just for me in America, it was just I feel in a way we've been stripped of this culture's roots, and I just think that's so special. So anyway, the festivities are also occasions for young men and women to find their mates. They must marry outside of their clan. Unmarried men will travel to New Year's celebration in different villages, hoping to meet their potential wife. The famous Hmong ball throwing game, Pop Pop, is a formalized courting ritual where unmarried men and women face each other in a line and toss cloth balls to one another using one hand. If a person drops the ball, a traditional song must be sung, or ornament from their costume is handed to their partner. So imagine losing the game and you give off your piece of, I don't know, me being born in America, I feel I don't have this type of culture. If I was stayed in Africa and never, my ancestors weren't removed from Africa, I feel I would have been connected to some culture like this, or rituals and traditions, and everybody has their own, it's completely different, but it's just cool to have this understanding and knowledge and to learn the different things. It is what it is, not it's just what it is, it's just how we all have our different paths in life and different ways of growing up and learning, but that's why I love to travel around the world and to just have to know about, to expand my mind to these different kind of things, and it broadens my imagination, because then I try to just imagine. I feel every occasion is just TV. Modern variation of the Hmong costume, and these are a group of women playing the game called Pop, which is when you throw the ball, and look at all their ornaments, so they will have to give one if they lose. I've been here for maybe almost 2 hours, just in this section alone. Just this is the front door right here. So it says the Hmong Du, sometimes known as the Black Hmong, reside primarily in Huapan and Sang provinces in northeastern Laos. Historically, Hmong families had few material possessions due to their semi-nomadic lifestyles. So this here, it makes me personally reflect back on my experiences with different nomadic lifestyles through different countries that I traveled to in the world. When I was in Mombasa, Kenya, I was able to go to a village about 9 hours outside of the city, near to the border of Tanzania, and I was able to visit a Maasai village and their nomadic lifestyles, and I just interested to compare like the difference between the different cultures that I was able to travel to in the world. And so here is the Lao nomadic lifestyles, and these are the things that they wear, and I just think that is so interesting. In my American lifestyle culture, I'm already interested in fashion in just America, so it also broadens my fashion interest to see different fashion from around the world, and like the Maasai fashion, how colorful it is, the Lao Hmong fashion, how colorful and detailed the different designs. So it looks like also they have few material possessions due to their semi-nomadic lifestyle. Her clothing was the only thing a woman would have taken when she married and moved away from her home. Wow, me too. The only thing I carried with me was my clothing. Me, when I first started traveling, I just packed like a few of my most adorned pieces. I was traveling a nomadic lifestyle as well. What I have is my body and what I choose to decorate it with and how it makes me feel, because I don't have walls and a home to decorate, but I do have my body, and different clothing makes me feel. So I love how a woman is this thing even all around the world, even in the mountains in Laos, or even me from being in America. It's just like the woman had her clothing, and she would take with her when she was married and moved away from her home village. Me, when I was 17 and left home, all I had was my outfits, and I didn't just throw anything in the bag. I really carefully selected what I felt I wanted to decorate my body in. It was therefore her identity, indicating ethnicity, displaying wealth, and advertising the wifely credentials of creativity, patience, and diligence. I think this has to be my favorite thing right here. That's just, I really love this piece. The necklace has 3 sao or locks, symbolizing locking the soul in the body, traditionally made of silver. Nowadays, few families can afford them, and it's more common to see aluminum. Wow. She leaves home, she carries with her her clothing, and has this necklace, beautiful. Imagine how heavy this has to be. Locking the soul in the body, so like no matter where you go, you still have you, soul, and nobody can ever take that away from you. It's locked in. So I love the way that they express that through their clothing. If I am the one who's able to help document the process of making it from the beginning to the end, then I hope my knowledge is able to inspire people not to let go of their culture and traditions. And that's what I'm saying. Me, my generation right now, I feel like my culture and traditions have just been let go. I love that this is really, look at what you have when you're able to keep the tradition going from generation to generation. So this guy is explaining, like, he's like, if I'm the only one to be able to do this, to inspire people not to let go of their culture and traditions, not to let go of your ancestors and family spirits, I want to leave this message behind for the future generation. I think that's just amazing, just saying all these different words, but I'm trying to make this point. And I feel like for me growing up, I didn't have it wasn't until I traveled to my homeland was when I was able to see the cultures that could have been compared to the cultures and traditions that I've witnessed in Africa. And being in America, I don't have these same cultures and traditions. I don't feel like it was fully preserved, or I feel like it's been let go. So I'm in Laos now, and I see these traditions, how they work so hard and they're so passionate about cherishing these traditions. I just think that that's so touching and inspiring and so important. But he's just talking about his culture and his traditions, about making these music objects and how it's used to make out of bamboo.